Voters in the U.S. go to the polls on 5 November to elect their next president. The election was initially a rematch of 2020, but it was appended in July when President Joe Biden ended his campaign and endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris. The big question now is, will America get its first woman president or a second Donald Trump term as Election Day approaches? Kamala Harris had a small lead over Trump in the national polling averages since she entered the race at the end of July, and she remains ahead as shown in the chart below, with the latest figures rounded to the nearest whole number. Harris saw a bounce in her polling numbers in the first few weeks of her campaign, building a lead of nearly 4 percentage points toward the end of August. The numbers were relatively stable through September, even after the only debate between the two candidates of 10 September, which was watched by nearly 70 million people. The last few days, the gap between them had tightened, as you can see in the poll tracker chart below. The trends lines showing the averages and the dots showing the individual poll results for each candidate. While these national polls are a useful guide as to how popular a candidate is across the country as a whole, they're not necessarily an accurate way to predict the results of an election. That's because the U.S. uses an electoral a college system in which each state is given a number of votes roughly in line with the size of its population. A total of 538 electoral colleges votes are up for grabs, so a candidate needs to hit 270 to win. There are 50 states in the US, but because most of them are nearly always vote for the same party, in reality there are just a handful where both candidates stand a chance of winning. These are places where the election will be won and lost, are known as battleground states or swing states. That is it for now. Goodbye.